Welcome everyone watching this on YouTube. Just wanted to give you a quick heads up. Jack is still streaming SevTech. He started a bit earlier because he has to go later today, and I literally just woke up. So hopefully you don't mind me starting before him. I've been doing some work. Let me show you real quick. And by doing some work, I just try to make this slightly nicer. Not that it wasn't, I mean, it was like unfinished before, but I did put some blocks on the walls and just a little trim around the edges of this. And I put these steel bars. I don't know how I feel them. You know, when I was putting these down, it was like 2 a.m. last night. And I was looking at them and thinking like, this looks like we're about to put some drywall up. I feel like this is what, like, imagine like a office space that's under construction. This is sort of what it looks like. So I don't know if I want to keep this like this. It's definitely better than what we had before, but I definitely want to do something about this ceiling because it's terrible. But the problem is, I was thinking of pushing the ceiling a couple blocks up and then having some cross beams, and I'd probably do that. Except when we fly, I definitely don't want to get my head caught up in places. So this is something that I've been experiencing a lot. So for example, this hallway right here, if I do this, you know, like the moment I fly, I just get my head stuck in there. If we go like 1 or 2 more blocks up, that might be slightly better. In the wither killing room thing, actually, let me turn on game sounds. They should be working now. Let's see. There we go. Oh, they're a little bit too loud. Let me bring those down just a touch. So yeah, so for the wither passage here, I decorated the ceiling, but as you can see, there's no like cross beams or anything. So that makes it really easy to actually, hang on, I'm getting a message on Discord. Oh, okay. It's the same question that he asked on the chat. I just got the notification just now. Cool. I thought it was Jag maybe. But this one actually makes it really easy to travel this super long distance as opposed to the other one. Cobblestone wall will be good, I think. Oh, instead of the stone? Yeah, actually. So I have a cobblestone wall back here. You can actually see what it looks like. Also, yeah, the support bars they do look nice. I'm not too sure I like when you're like standing, this is like very, very like detail-y, picky kind of thing. But like when you stand from this angle, the texture looks a little bit too repetitive. So that's one thing that's kind of throwing me off. But otherwise, I kind of like it. Also, they're not evenly spaced out because it's, even though this is mostly symmetric, aside from this little protuberance, if you will, here. It's you know, I didn't want to put a steel wire right in the middle of the ladder, even though we never use the ladder because we're always flying. I just put this because in my mind, like structurally, things need to make sense. Like you wouldn't necessarily have this upper floor without a quick way to actually get up. Obviously, given the importance of our killing machine over here, you want a much more permanent way of getting up, but just this works for me. Don't try. I don't want to try to explain it. It just in my mind it makes some kind of sense. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Let me see why this, and I'll go back to that in a second. I want to make sure because this one is getting full of soul sand constantly, and obviously the wither production stops because there's not enough wither skulls to. Let me actually put this back in there. The wither production stops because they're getting clogged with soul sand way before we get the wither skulls. And the production, I mean, we have like, I don't know how many wither skulls we actually have as opposed to soul sand. So soul sand, dude, we have, holy crap. I think this is compressed soul sand. Are we overflowing the drives with soul sand? That shouldn't be the case. I know we have chickens, right? Yeah, we have some chickens, and I think there's a couple in the roosts down below. So I'm gonna take this time before Jack joins to why I can't say that. I'm gonna take some time before Jack joins to sort of optimize this. That way we can keep this running. I'm gonna have to add an extra ender chest there, one for Wither Skulls and another one for Soul Sand, and hopefully that will help things out. Everything else seems to be working fine in that regard. And for some reason, we left the grinder off, which means that we didn't have a whole bunch of anything being pumped into the computer in terms of loot bags specifically. But now we have a lot of nether stars. We have, how many do we have? Let me actually quickly look at this. 1.7 thousand nether stars. I don't know if we actually need that many, but that's how many we have. So let me see, soul sand. We have a compacting drawer. All right, so I guess we are, yeah, we are compacting, and this one is like fully upgraded, right? Well, not, oh, it's really not fully upgraded. That's why. Well, let's start by fixing that. Yeah, this is just gonna be not great. Upgrade. So we have 0 of those upgrades. That's fine. So actually, it's a drawer. No, it's not drawer. It's yeah, I mean it's compacting drawers, but I think the actual item is called straight up upgrade, which is the emerald upgrade. So you know what? Let's just get a whole stack of these, or 62. And now we can grab these and put them there. So now if I do this, we can get rid of these 2 and fill out the rest. Though with a void upgrade, they should just go, right? They shouldn't be backing up into the computer, as far as I know. Not entirely sure what's going on there. Nathaniel says, honestly, your English is very good. What's my first language? My first language is Spanish, actually. I'm originally from Argentina, but I've been living in the US for the better part of 10 years-ish. So, yeah. I think I missed some notifications, by the way. Mr. Keeps just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing with a Prime sub. Why did I not get an audio? Oh, because I think the audio was off. That's why I didn't get an audio notification. It should be on now. Let me actually rerun that just to make sure I actually hear it and it's active. There we go. Now I heard it and it's active. And the fonts are right. Good. So far, so good. Yeah, you can see all these drives are being full, but in the last stream, I don't know if you saw this, but we got a pretty crazy storage disk that Jack was working on, so yeah. J-Dog is awesome says, hello, Toaster, I watched all your Planet Coaster Alto's Paradise. Wow, oh man, that was like 3 years ago? That was a long time ago. I did another series that's much longer than that, which I'd never finished on Planet Coaster, the Interama one, which actually I really like that one. I should have continued it. I kind of got burned from the game at some point and I stopped, but what I was working on was actually really nice. Maybe I should have, maybe I can continue that on a live stream. Someone's asking me Boca or River. River Plate, especially because they are obviously the champions. Okay, I don't want to go too off topic. Let's see. What I was going to do is fix the wither grinder. All right, so let's get some ender chest, which we should have one. I'm kind of, let's see, what dyes do we have? Because we're sort of losing, I'm kind of losing track of the colors that we use already. I mean, we have like infinite sort of color combination possibilities, but you know what? Let's do this on the other side. Is there anything else that I need to do here? I don't think so. So let's go back here. Let me bring this just up a little bit. So you see now it's stopped again. Let's take a look at this. It's full of soul sand, but not wither skulls. We don't have enough wither skulls to provide to this thing. We used to have way more. I don't know what happened. We haven't changed anything, and obviously in the computer, I don't think we have any, right? Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna turn this off before I get killed. So this one is triple black. We're gonna put one here. We're gonna put this one on the other side just for symmetry. Like so, and let me grab some dye. I guess, do we have black dye? Could this be actually used as black dye, maybe, perhaps? No, 100% not. It has to be dye. Great. Okay, let's do black dye. And this one is dye mixer. No, black dye from Lotus. Is there any other way we can get this? Because I don't think we actually have... Oh, never mind. Artificial dye. Organic black dye. Pulverize. Okay, oh, this one, this is how I made the old one. I think Jack is wrapping up Septec. Let me see if it's... Hello.
Hey, there he is. What's up, dude?
Good, how are you? Just walk up.
I'm good. I finally got my dance to work, and I didn't make an eagle, so it's all good.
I don't know what that means, but I knew, I saw you like playing some bongos or some kind of weird music.
Absolutely. Yeah, it went horrible.
Oh, great. Good to know. All right.
I finally completed it, so that's good. And now I'm loading up StoneBlocks. Are you already playing?
I'm already playing. I'm recording. I have some people giving me advice on things. So yeah, we're good, man.
Cool. All right. Yeah, I've only got about an hour or so because I've got to go see a movie. I don't have to see a movie, but I'm going to see a movie.
Oh, so I see how this is. That a movie's more important than me. I get it. I get it.
Exactly. As long as you understand that.
Yes,
we're
I
all
totally
okay.
understand. 100%.
All right.
I don't know what's happening with our wither production, with our wither skull productions. We seem to not have a lot.
Is it still broken?
It's not broken. We're just not producing enough. I mean, it's kind of broken, but not like the wither grinder is broken for other reasons.
I think we need more skulls is the issue.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I don't know how we're generating them besides the mob farm. I think that's the only way, right?
Well, I've got wither skull essence, but I need another thing to make skulls. So
Yeah,
I think I can mess with that a little bit and see if I can make that work.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I'm loading up the game right now.
All right.
And then then I'll start my video, quote unquote, for YouTube.
Sounds good.
So, all right. I'm gonna talk chat real quick.
Okay.
2 seconds.
All right. So, I'm trying to figure out, is there chickens, like wither skull chickens or anything like that? Let's see, what do we have here? Skull cap, fragment. Chicken, cable facade. No, there's nothing like that. All right, so we need the black dye, which is so dark that I can't even see it on the screen, and you probably can't see it either. I guess you might be able to see this. So we want pulverized charcoal or tiny charcoal and slime. Great. So we have a lot of those. Yeah, so we have a whole bunch of that. Let's make a lot of this. And tiny charcoal, do we have tiny charcoal? This is tiny coal, which is different from tiny charcoal. Okay, how do I make tiny charcoal is the question. Stone hammer.
Okay. Almost done. Still
Almost
loading.
done. Good.
I'm in 5 of 7 loading.
5 of 7?
Mm-hmm.
Good. We also don't seem to have a lot of black dye, which I'm currently working on right now.
Black dye. I think I had to make some. I think maybe I made a black dye chicken or an ink sac chicken.
Well, I mean, from what I see here, there's like 3 types of black dye. The easiest one that I think we can make is the Ender IO one, which is basically smelting a slime ball and pulverized charcoal. So, yeah.
I want to say I made black dye with something. I forget what it was.
And this is hard. There's so much overhead on every one of these things.
Okay.
I guess I will have to do...
All right, I'm joining in now. So I'm going to do my intro stuff. Like I'm going to pretend I'm doing a whole brand new thing, and then I'm going to come in, all right?
All right, go pretend.
Be there in 2 seconds.
Why is this so complicated? On harder stone? I mean, I guess like maybe I can get this. We don't have a Lotus, right? I doubt we do. Yeah, that's the only in dye mixer. I think we have a dye mixer, don't we? Maybe up in the thing. Compressor, pulverizer. I mean, maybe this will get me some... The problem is we don't have any charcoal. Let's get some charcoal. I have dye essence in the computer. And, I mean, this is all I have. This is Wither Skull essence, rubber essence. I don't think so, man. Okay, it's definitely not this.
Hi, Strict. I'm back.
Hello.
So we usually do our whole like intro spiel and everything and walk everything around, but we don't have time for that today.
No,
Strict
no
Toaster.
time.
No time.
You gotta run in an hour, right?
Yeah, I've got about an hour.
Good.
So that's Strict Toaster. He's awesome. Go check out his stuff. YouTube.com/Strict Toaster. Twitch.tv/Strict Toaster.
Thank you, thank you.
He just became an affiliate, and so he's trying to become a partner. I think you're trying to become a partner, right?
I'm trying to have my stream not die for many reasons still. Like I'm at that stage. Then we'll figure out future plans later.
Nice, nice. Okay.
So far,
we
so
have
good.
143,000 Wither Skeleton Essence.
Okay, but we need something in order to turn that into Wither Skulls. And also, is that something that we're constantly producing?
Yes.
Okay. So what's the ingredient that we need?
Wither.
Also,
Okay, Wither Skull. We need blank skulls, which is soul dust and bone blocks. So bone block, I think it's 9 bone meal, make a bone block.
that seems relatively easy.
You can do that.
Okay.
And then soul dust is soul stone, which is soul sand and just stone, which we got plenty of that.
Okay. I think I'm gonna skip the black dye that we were chatting before you started recording.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What was the black dye used for?
So the thing is, one of the problems with the Wither Grinder is that we're pumping all of the raw materials into one chest, and obviously since we're producing way more soul sand than Wither Skulls, it's getting clogged and it stops production, which kind of sucks. So I need to have 2 chests, and I needed the black dye so that it sort of matches the theme. It was an aesthetic choice that I'm actually going to be covering with an item conduit, so it really doesn't matter, honestly.
Nice.
Just going to pick a different color.
Oh, no, that's not right.
In the previous stream, you were gonna work on the room, the server room, right? Something like that.
Yeah, I started messing around with computer stuff. That was my big jam.
Good.
All right, furnace, soulstone. So
I was told, and I was trying to do some research last night. Didn't have a lot of time, but I was told that we're actually we have a lot of work ahead of us in terms of Project E madness.
Yay!
Yay! Yay! Indeed. We do have a lot of Neutronium, right? 10K.
Neutronium?
Yeah, the pile of neutrons.
Oh yeah. Do we have more of those? Okay, yeah. We were working on that
10,000 right now.
That's good.
Yeah.
We need lots of those.
I think that's not even like scratching the surface. from what I've been told.
All right, I'm gonna make us a lot of Wither Skulls.
Perfect. Please do. And so this is. Let's actually hook this up already. So item conduits.
Okay, so you're gonna get our withers going. So we're gonna get lots of wither stars, or nether stars.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good in that regard.
Okay.
Why don't you like being plopped on the top? There we go.
You said plopped like it's a Sims thing or SimCity.
Oh,
thing.
is it not? Am I playing the wrong game here?
You're in the wrong game, bud.
Oh man. All right. I guess that's it for me.
Check out. Peace.
Yeah.
All right.
Talking about checking out, also make sure to go subscribe to Jack, youtube.com/Jack Pattillo. He's on his quest to the ever. No, that's not what I want to say. Anyways, he's on his quest to 100,000 subscribers. That way he can get like a shiny silver play button. So,
they don't even do buttons anymore. They do plaques.
Yeah, they do plaques. I think I got the last batch of the silver play buttons, actually.
Well, good for you.
Like a week later, I saw people started tweeting like a week later after I got it, I saw people taking photos of like the plaque. I'm like, oh, wow. Just barely missed it.
Nice.
I kind of like the plaque, though.
I have 1.2 thousand skulls in the computer now.
Good. Give me a second.
That should go for a while. So that's what 1,200 is 400 withers, so we'll make 400 stars.
Okay. Give me a second. I need to call some bits.
Okay.
Cell 1432. Sorry about the late acknowledgement of your bits. Thank you so much for the bits, actually. He says, hello, Strictoster. I've been watching your streams with Jack and thought I'd come say hello. Well, hello to you, sir. Sometimes I hear the notifications, but if we're like in the middle of a rant with Jack, I usually like try to let them queue up and then sort of read them out loud all at once. So if that is the case, yeah, apologies. Let's see. Krill says, yo, Strick, long time follower and long time absent-minded. So somebody might have asked this before, but how about some Parkitect? Oh yeah, I started watching $2.20 do Parkitect. Man, that game looks good. I played it like when they first announced it. They sent me like a alpha version of it, and it was pretty good, but it was like really lacking, so that's why I didn't do anything. But man, yeah, that game looks a ton of fun. So I might do something like that. It's just time. I barely have time to do this and City Skylines. There's so many games that I want to play, but yeah, I need to prioritize things any way I can. All right.
Mary Poppins movie. Mary Poppins Returns, actually. And the Drew Valken, by the power of the beer rebonded. Thank you.
You know who also returned?
Who's that?
Me, because I'm here.
Oh, welcome back.
Okay, so let's go out of here.
Okay.
What happened here
What?
on this hallway? Was this you?
Where? Oh, wow.
Are you leaving just garbage all over the floor?
No, the Enderman died.
Oh, that's what
Weird.
it was.
I mean, I can put it away.
So I'm gonna need to expand your little chest situation here.
My chest situation?
Yeah. So remember in the previous stream that you did this whole totem of chests? I need to add
totally.
one more.
Well, I think I might move those to over here.
Actually, I need to move this one, maybe.
Here, let's put all of those. Let's see. What's an easy way to do it to make it look not horrible?
That's gonna be tricky.
I wish there was a way you could run. I wish there was a way you could run cable through blocks.
Well, you can. There is a mod. The Ender IO mod can fake any one of these blocks to look like any other block, and it's actually a transparent cable that you can walk over it. But honestly, the easiest solution will be to literally dig down and run the cable. I'm fine with that.
All right. Well, I mean, really, because I could just put them over here and just run the cable around.
Here, I'm doing it.
Well, I want to move these chests to like somewhere not in the middle of the thing. So
here, this is what I'm thinking. We can have them stack up against a wall.
Okay.
So basically, you're gonna have all the exporters or importers or whatever it's called, like down here, or even a block up, and then and that's it. And then I actually kind of want to have the cables be like transparent, like have glass over them, so it looks like more industrial and nice.
Well, then I'll let you go nuts with that.
Okay. What is the cable that we're using for this? What is it called? Exporter?
It's just called cable.
Oh, cable.
Refined storage cable.
It's very creative.
All right, so I'm gonna make some patterns real quick. I'm gonna get out of your hair.
Sure.
I'm gonna make some patterns for wither skulls. Okay. Wither skull, because we had issues with that before. So we'll just go ahead and do that.
All right.
And then we need one of these guys.
To remember which one of these is which.
And then this. So soulstone.
Oh, thank you, Missing No Games.
And let's go ahead and do stone and a furnace. Okay, so that one I gotta do manually. So cobble.
Wait, what are we missing?
Processing.
Oh, quartz. I don't have any
And then
quartz.
stone. Where is it? Stone. And do that. So that'll give me stone. And then this soul stone. Go. And then that. Alright, what else am I missing? Soul sand.
We have a
Crystal.
lot of those.
Do we? How do you craft soul sand?
Why would you need to?
I'm just because I'm trying to make a pattern. Just gonna have everything. I think we should be okay though.
I mean, we have chickens producing it in insane quantities, and in fact,
Okay,
our compacting drawer, I literally just fixed it because it was so full of soul sand that it was just clogging the hard drives, I think. So, yeah.
Okay, I think
All right.
we should be good then. So let's try this. Oh well, I've got. Damn it. Is there a trick to be able to craft something even if you already have a whole bunch of something?
I'm not sure what that means.
Like it's okay. There we go. Craft. Okay, let's try this. Start.
Don't crash the server, please.
Hope I won't.
Not again. Actually, that made for some fun entertainment, so maybe
Soulless, no.
crash the server.
No machine found. So why is this not working? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a big dumb idiot is what I am.
Okay.
This needs to go. Ah. And this one. Because we're cooking it. Cancel all. Wither. Let's try it again. Start. Boom.
Oh, you need an exporter. Okay.
All right. Hey, Strict, you want to see
Yes.
something fun?
Perhaps.
Open up your crafting grid.
Yeah.
And then search for Wither Skull. Or just Wither.
Oh, craft wither skulls.
No. Make some. Craft some. I dare you.
Let's do 10.
Boom.
Oh, nice. That was pretty quick, too. I like it.
Yeah, it is. You're welcome.
Well, but, okay, so here's the thing. This is not... Okay, this is me party pooping on the cool thing that you just did, but if we want the... Let's say we're run out of wither skulls, and we have everything to craft it, but the wither grinder can actually trigger this, can it? No.
That I don't know.
I'm going to say
I don't-
no.
I don't know that we need, honestly, for it to just constantly be going. Because we're gonna hit a point where it's like we already have how many Wither stars? We've got
Like almost 2,000.
we have 1,700 Wither stars.
Yeah. I was just gonna
No,
turn it
sorry,
on for
excuse me.
fun, man. Why don't you like fun?
Well, I'm putting all the other ones back in the computer, so we have a crap load of Wither skulls now. So we're good.
Okay.
All right, so that's good.
So let's push this here. Actually, let's grab the exporter first.
Okay, we'll do this. This.
Oh, you know what? Here's
Don't go.
a thought.
You didn't happen to pick up a crafter, did you?
Nope. I don't think so, no.
Weird.
Instead of having this run through the middle, we can have it run through the sides.
Hmm. Where'd my crafter go?
Actually, I don't know how this exposed lantern will look like here. Let's give it a
I
shot.
lost a crafter.
Maybe got picked up by... No, we don't have any vacuum anythings, right, in here?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
What the F? That's weird. Some
Nah,
marble.
I don't like this design.
Quartz.
Here's what we need. Polished stone. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. And faint mine you.
Don't know where it went. Top of the blocks, maybe?
Is it not in the computer? Perhaps?
No, it didn't get picked up. I just don't know where it went. It just vanished on me.
And you were in this server room, right?
Yeah, yeah. I was moving my crafters around.
That's very strange. Let's run it through here instead.
Don't know what's going on there. Jonk stole it, probably. Well, all right. Strange. I'll make another one, I suppose.
Maybe the server wants payback from all the damage that you caused.
All the breaking I did.
Okay, we need the other exporters. Man, every time I break these exporters or the cables, it just sounds like broken glass, and I feel like I'm never gonna recover them.
Do you want to do anything with this this glass here? Because I want to cover up that glass.
No, you can
With
cover
another
it.
crafter?
I mean, it's gonna be dark, but you can cover it. So let's retexture this wall slightly.
I have to make a pattern for a crafter. Where is it?
And just for symmetry's sake, we should probably redo this wall as well. So what movie you're gonna go see?
I'm seeing the new Mary Poppins.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. I see. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, Katie and I are like, we should go see it, and so we're gonna go see it.
What time is your flight tomorrow?
It's like 6 o'clock at night, but I got a lot of stuff I got to kind of finish
Yeah,
before we head out.
I bet.
All right. Construction core, machine casing, and destruction core.
Destruction core.
Okay. Pattern.
Alright, so we have the exporters there. This should all be thick glass.
Pattern. And I think I have quartz and iron already in a pattern. And pattern.
Get a nice trim down here.
All right. God, I love automation. Okay, well, so I didn't make it too dark.
How long have you been streaming for so far?
Not terribly long. Started about 10:30. So a little
And
bit.
it's now 11:30.
It is currently 11:30. It's almost noon. So I got about 30 minutes before I got to skedaddle. Unfortunately, I know it's a quick stream, but
You better hurry up.
okay. Well, we got that going. But hey, we got our wither stuff already taken care of. We can move these around.
Yeah, I'm sort of preparing the floor here. I think I lost some cables too. Oh no, never mind. They're in my inventory.
How dare you?
Okay, so we need the exporters. Do you have any more exporters? One of them had like a ton of discs. Do you remember which one it was? Because I sort of destroyed them all at once without looking.
A ton of discs?
Yeah, the stack upgrades and the speed upgrades.
Oh,
I think it was maybe the top one. What is it?
it's the one. I think it was.
Solid XP, maybe? No.
Yeah, I think it was solid XP.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, it was solid XP because we get a lot out of the a lot out of the mob killer.
Also, this patient bag one has like non-patient bags inside. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, there's like a whole bunch of them that are just stuck there. I don't know what that means.
Oh, there's loot bags going there.
Yeah. Those may have been there like by mistake for a while, and it's just those
Yeah.
5. Can you like maybe put them in the recycler if you have a minute? If you're working on
Yeah.
something else, don't worry. I'll do it myself.
No, I think I'm kind of good for now.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna move these other 2 crafters.
Do these things have filters? No, right?
That. All right, I'm gonna break these 2 crafters and see if I get them back. All right. 1. All right, got both of them. Maybe I'll move the pattern grid. Crafter manager. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, we can't make these.
That's neat. I don't know I could do that. So I can put all of my crafting stuff in here. And then ultimate for... Oh, nice. Cable. Okay.
Sure that when you go to the deep dark, don't get killed by the Blair Witch. Well, we got killed on the way back from the deep dark the other day, so I guess.
Yeah. Oh. Here's a sign for you.
Thanks.
All right. And then that goes in there. You still work, right? Yeah, because that's what I made the computer stuff with. The hard drive thing. Remember when I broke everything?
Yep, I do remember. Everyone remembers, probably.
Why is sugar just there?
Pepperidge Farms remembers.
Let's see. So I do this.
Let's do this here.
Oh, that's awesome. This is a neat little tool. Check this out. Come here real quick. I'm going to show you something. I didn't even know I had this. All right. So the upper right corner is the crafter manager. So this shows all the different patterns we have and all of the slots we have to put extra crafting things in.
Okay.
So like, for example, I can arrange stuff if I want. So like, so that you can see the ultimate furnace at the bottom. So anything that needs to be cooked goes in that one.
Hmm.
And then all the other ones, so like these are all the different things. So like if I want to put all of the inferium or like all the essences, I can put them here. It'll arrange them for me.
That's
and
pretty
so it
neat.
moves them all around in the different machines. That's actually really neat.
I was trying, hang on, because I was trying to craft an exporter, and it requires materials that we don't have, and I see the patterns there, but it wasn't auto crafting them. What am I doing wrong?
Wait, what are you
Like,
trying to make
try
an
to
exporter?
craft an exporter.
All right, exporter. Oh, you know what? Because it has to be... Okay, watch this. Hang on.
Hang on.
Exporter. This guy. All right. All right, so now go and make an exporter in the crafting grid.
Exporter, click. Oh, nothing.
No?
I mean, on my wireless one?
Hang on 1 second. I need to make a cable. Hold on. 2 seconds. Cable.
So many seconds.
The hell? Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got killed on the way back because we spawned in the like on the top of the world where it's all lava and scary, and we got killed.
All right. All right, try it now.
All right. Nope.
No, go to the crafting grid. Open up a crafting grid.
Oh, okay. I was doing it wrong. I was like clicking on the like so many items thing, like the helper on the side, and I was like pushing it into the thing.
You gotta do it within the crafting grid.
Yeah. Okay. So I could just go in and craft, let's say, 10 of these. Start. And, oh, okay. Wow, it's gonna need a lot of shit. Cool. All right, it's working.
Boom.
Nice. Dude,
Done.
this is so cool.
There's no one for you. I made one. Yeah, the auto crafting stuff is freaking rad when you get it all sorted. Like the things that require multiple steps, it's like, all right, you just do the patterns and boom, it's done.
And then if you have previous patterns that require one another, it will automatically know what to do.
Exactly. I wish there was a way I could sort these. Like I wish I could just click a button and sort them all. Because that way I would know if I duplicate patterns by accident.
Yeah.
So I'm going to probably arrange some of these things and clean them up just a wee bit.
Maybe actually replace these.
All right, so cables. All right, so we have all of our storage stuff up top. So that can go there.
It's very industrial looking. Okay. So that sort of works.
All right, well that's all cool.
Do we have exporters all the way?
Ooh, this is cool.
Get rid of this one. Yeah, I may need some...
The problem is, like, to access these things, the exporters, we're going to have to, like, break the... I mean, it's not a huge deal. We're going to have to break the stone to get underneath them.
No, you can actually right-click, like, on the little crevasse between the chest and the stone.
Yeah, look at that.
But, like, how often do you actually need to do that?
Hopefully not terribly often.
I mean, so can you actually help me hook them up? Because I'm not entirely sure.
Sure. Do you remember what's what?
Red one is patient bags, and that's all I remember. Wait.
Okay. Black was soul sand.
Black was wither skulls, but we need to we need to change that. So this one is actually going to be here. I'll change it right now, and we're missing another. So die. So this and this. So this is going to be that, and that, and do I have another chest? I don't. Ender chest.
All right. So this is bone meal.
I can hear your dog.
Yeah, she's loud.
And light blue.
I can't tell if it's actually pulling.
Okay, I want to put some signs for you so that you know.
Are we out of bone meal on the computer? Can't be right. No, why is this not filling?
Actually, soul sand. Let's center
Plugged
the
in.
text.
No redstone.
There we go.
Why is that not pulling? It's going out of the computer. Check the neutron stuff. You were close last stream. Oh yeah, that was the thing I was trying to do.
Give me.
All right, well, let me figure this out first.
Okay, give me a second. I heard that notification now. Let's see. 11? Did I get that right? He says, hey Strict, you should run those cable dogs things Jack put under the solar panels as cooling system and make an emergency fire suppression button because you never know with Minecraft. Are you serious, or are you, like, I don't know if that's like an aesthetic thing that you want me to do, or if there's an actual issue with with temperature. Have not seen that. I'll look into it. Let me know if that's actually a thing. Lee Sill. Okay. Lee Sill. Got you. Thank you for the bits, by the way. All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. Oh, Supreme. Oh, crap. Okay. How did I miss that? Supremium Furnace. That was in the middle.
Actually,
Okay.
I really don't like this.
Supremium Furnace. Oh, no. Okay. Supremium Furnace. It's this. So make that.
That's much better.
And one of these guys. Okay, we got the blue now, so now an intermedium furnace.
Intermedium furnace.
It's always a pain in the ass for the first one, but then once you're done,
Watch us never craft any of those things again.
that's all right.
Okay, this is looking much better now. Not sure how I feel about the glass. Is there anything else we can do?
Prudentium furnace.
Like a... Oh, you know what? This is gonna be really
All right.
interesting.
That is the Prudentium furnace. So I need this block of Prudentium essence. And then Inferium furnace.
Let's try this.
Which is that. Inferium furnace, then a block of Inferium. And do we have furnace in there already?
See, that's much better. Problem is the wood. I don't like the wood.
That's just general furnace in there? No, okay.
But...
All right, and then we go all the way down to furnace. Okay. Crafter manager. All right, well.
Let's see how this looks. There's even a lip there.
That one from me thinking I only had to do one thing to me doing just a buttload of things. All right.
That's usually how it goes.
All right. Furnace.
Just wish that I could just put this.
Ultimate furnace. Start. Done. Okay. That was easy. Let's make another one.
Mash.
And done. Okay. That was super easy. All right. I'm going to put one over here. It's nice to have ones locally. And then I'll probably put another one there.
Am I in the way?
No, you're good. All right. Importer.
This glass, actually... No. Okay, we'll leave glass for now. We'll figure something out, something else later. I have some stock upgrades for some of these exporters, by the way. They were part of something.
What's with the other one?
That.
Oh, I stack upgraded it too. Importer. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm an idiot. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, this one is the XP one, I'm pretty sure.
Stack. I should make stack upgrades.
The do the exporters need like a filter of some kind?
Yes. You basically need to tell them what they put inside of it.
Gotcha. Okay, let me... Oh, man, I can't see what's inside of this thing. Green. Good.
Okay. So those are good. And then... Is there a way to turn this thing without... I guess not. Oh, I had it.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Go. So now if I look at... can't look at it.
Is there an item filter that you need, or you just like straight up configure it?
You talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
So if you look at exporter, like you just open one, like for example, like I got these two here on the inferior furnaces, or the ultimate furnaces, like over to your right. Look at me. So
I was trying to right click on that one, and hopefully I would get the same. Oh, I see.
So,
You put
like,
it there. Gotcha.
Yeah, you put it there, and that tells what it pulls out of the computer.
Perfect. Gotcha. Okay, let's see if I can click this thing.
And are those? Okay.
I mean, I'm targeting it, but it doesn't.
Are those connected?
There we go. Great.
Did you put down the exporters first before you put down the chests?
Yes.
You might have to put down the exporters second, because like if you stand here, you can see underneath it. They don't look like they're connected to the actual chest.
Okay, that's an easy
You might want to
fix.
give that a shot. That might be why it wasn't working earlier. I was very confused.
All right, let's. I hate that sound so much. What's funny is that the glass doesn't make that sound, so. Yeah. All right, so.
All right, upgrades. That's what I was going to do.
Down here. So I'll have to go down like this.
Stack upgrade. You. Okay.
You don't remember what green, white, green is, right? I think
that was recycling, right?
Yes. Okay, so loot bags. Yeah, perfect. You're right. Recycling.
I'm sometimes smart.
Good.
All right, sugar.
So
oh, we have sugar already.
This,
There, remember.
This.
Speed upgrade. Upgrade.
Not
Improved
this
processor.
one.
I'm pretty sure we have. Right. Some improved processor in there. It is.
Great. So we can get rid of all this now. Why is it picking up?
So I say now. Stack. I've got one already. Let's make another one just for giggles.
So wait, so I added the filtered items, but it's still pulling other things.
That means there's somewhere, wherever the other side of this chest is, it's putting into there. So it's not this end; it's on the other end.
Okay, cool. Well, that's a great start. Okay, so I guess I did all these wrong as well. That's fantastic.
Okay. Okay. Basic. We'll put this one.
I thought this was gonna be easier.
Oh, it's never easy.
It never is. No.
Okay. Beautiful. I'm gonna talk to chat real quick.
Sure.
Yeah.
Where is my bid cup? I don't have a bid cup. Not a huge fan of how it looks, to be honest. I know it's like more engaging and all that, but I don't know where to put it. The UI with the game and everything is already like so crowded, and just aesthetically it doesn't look great. So that's why I didn't put it. But also I'm having a ton of issues with my overlays that I need to work on. Hopefully this weekend. Yeah. Okay. So I need some wither skulls to tell it what to put in there. Let's dump all of this in there. I don't think I'm going to need. There's an Enderman dying. Great. Okay, so this one should be pumping up the thing. So I'll bring this there. And this one should be soul sand. It's very...
Hey, Strict.
Yeah.
So Liesel had an idea. They said when you make your big server room full of disk drives and all, you and or Strict should run those power things you used under the solar panels to make it look like a cooling system and include emergency fire suppression switch just in case. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I got that message too, but I didn't quite understood what that meant.
Well, like the what do they call, like flux cables or something? Yeah, like these things. So these cryo stabilized flux ducts. Oops. So like we could run to make it look all like, you know, stuff like this, just to make it look all fancy.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I don't know.
For aesthetics.
Yeah, just for decoration.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's what I didn't get. Like, oh, wait, there's an actual risk of fire. Like, that's the part that I didn't quite get.
No.
I see.
Just to make it look pretty.
Cool. Yeah. No. Yeah. We definitely want to make this look very rough and pipey.
Yeah.
Actually, can you try those blocks? Can you maybe get rid of some of these glass blocks and try it over them? like here,
Sure.
if you have them at hand. Is that
That's
walkable?
smooth, too.
That's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, it's
walkable.
walkable.
Yeah, I kind of like that better, honestly. So we should probably light this place up.
It's all fancy. Well, here I'll leave you this stack of these things.
Throw it to me. There you go. Thanks.
All right, I'm gonna go look at our neutron stuff real quick.
Good.
I got a bolt pretty soon, but I'll go take a look at that and see what we got going on.
All right.
All right. We have a lot of these collectors. Where's this one going?
Dead collectors. They're gonna break her legs.
What is going on there?
Okay.
Very confused by that. All right. Oop. I should see if I can get that back.
All right. So that's done. Done.
Okay. So put them away. Neutrons. How many piles of neutrons? Ooh. We have 10,000 piles of neutrons. What was I trying to make? I was trying to make... We were doing the crazy thing. The infinity catalyst, right?
Yeah.
That's right. I was making the thing. Okay, so... Okay, here we are. So it was... dark steel, block of Endarium. Nice. It was this thing. The Neutronium compressor is what I was trying to make. Okay, Neutronium compressor.
Give me a second.
No.
I literally just muted him. We got a raid in progress from the Slim Gaming channel. Thank you for that, and welcome everyone. We're playing some StoneBlock here, trying to make this sort of server room look pretty. So just brace yourself. We're still working towards it, but we'll get there.
So,
all right, I'm back.
I need 3 more Neutronium ingots. Neutronium ingots. 3 of these guys. All right, we got those. That's good.
All right. So
now then, I need 2 blocks of redstone. 2 of you. All right, done. I need 3 hoppers and 10 crystal matrix ingots. Hopper.
This is gonna be an issue. No, it's not.
A 3rd hopper. Okay. And then crystal matrix ingots.
And this one
10
was
of these guys.
solid XP, right? Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to have to make 10 times 4, so I need 40 diamond lattices. Let's do that. Let's make a stack. And then we'll do crystal matrix. I've got 3. I need 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay.
It's kind of insane.
It's going well. There's a Neutronium
Actually, you know what?
compressor. Okay, that's looking good. So I need how many blocks of iron? We'll do just a stack of iron.
I wish
Okay.
that it didn't wrap so much.
Iron. Let's do a stack because that'll be plenty. And then boom. We got it.
Did we?
Yeah, we do. I don't know if this thing needs to be powered or not, but we'll see. Show recipes. Maybe not.
Something like that.
Make singularities. Okay. Input amount. What? I don't know how this thing works.
That's not a good sign.
I might blow up our world.
Oh, no.
Just a heads up. All right. Well, okay, that's good. Infinity. Okay, let's try making one of
Now
these
that
things.
looks industrial.
Iron singularity. All right, block of iron. I've got a block of iron. Oh my god, really? Do I need 12,000 blocks of iron?
I mean, don't we have like
Wow.
a insane amount
Yeah,
already?
but damn. All right. We're going to need lots of materials, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, I got enough for it, but my god.
Let's see if I can get away with this.
Oh, come on. And it takes um all right, give me this.
There we go. That's looking pretty good.
This is going to take so long. All right. Wait, what is this called? Item conduit.
All right, so this should be working, supposedly.
Okay.
All right, it went there. That's good.
All right. Insert. Extract. Go. Oh, tell me I can't do it like this. Is there a certain spot I have to throw it? Can I go on the front?
Okay, something is pumping. So if I XP there. And I think I know why.
All right. All right. Insert.
I just love how, like, an hour ago, I thought this was going to be like a 5-minute thing.
There we go.
And it totally is not.
Well, you know how much you love to make stuff.
Yeah, I guess we're, like, fixing a whole bunch of other things.
Okay, that's good.
It's blacklisting all of that.
Put that away. All right.
Why is soul sand
Iron
being
block.
pumped
Oh
here?
my god. Is there a trick to this? Highly recommend using an exporter or autonomous contraption. Yeah, not a bad idea, actually. So you've got to insert 12,200 blocks into this guy. We're at 500. So an exporter has to run from a computer, right?
An exporter has to run from a computer.
Pretty sure
yes.
that's the case.
Think
So I may have to move this guy. Exporter stack upgrade. That's not a terrible idea.
Man, we're having some traffic jams here with the loot bags. Why?
I wonder. Okay. If I break this, chat.
Affinity booster.
If I break this, will it at
Oh, patient bags need to go some other place. Damn. Okay. No, this is not gonna work. Crap.
You lose all progress. You break it, you lose it all. Well, damn. Okay, well, the next time we do this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up in the computer room and see if I can automate it in some form or fashion.
Okay, why is my camera off again? Really?
You tell me, dude. You tell me. But for this one, we're going to do it this way. It sucks, but it works. You just hit somebody? You know what? Screw it. Screw it. We're doing it. Oh, that hurts. I may have just burned like a whole bunch of iron blocks. Sorry, dude. I think he's gone. I think he's so upset that I broke that and just wasted all those blocks that he's crushed. Okay. All right, here's what we're doing. Neutronium. All right. I need an importer. Wait, no. Exporter. And an exporter.
Not sure what happened there.
What would you do?
I don't know. Everything was working fine. I literally left my camera running for 3 hours straight last night on OBS and everything, and everything went well. But you know, you go live and then bad things happen.
Of course.
Of course, yeah, of course. Here, let me dump all of this first.
Exporter. Block of iron.
Okay.
All right. That should be feeding into that thing, right?
Hopefully.
If you want to get precise, you use a detector to expect exactly 12,002 blocks that exported.
Okay, I know how to fix this.
Compressor, kind of complex, but a fun little setup. Well, all right. Why is this not pulling?
Dan Murphy from Murphy's Law. So we need to add one more filter here for...
Actually.
Also, why is this not pumping stuff fast enough?
It has to go in the top. Okay. Thank you.
Solid XP, and we also need a patient bag here.
Okay, well, there we go.
Let's put it back in.
Block of iron. There it goes. Okay.
You know what? Let me...
All right, that's going a little quicker. Once this caps, will it just do another one, or will it stop? Does anyone know? All right, well, that's good. This is good. It's going. It's going much quicker.
Perfect. All right, so we got there. This should be working, right?
It will do another one. Great.
It's working. Sweet.
Crap.
Great. Crap.
Yeah, well. All right. Well, how long will this take? We have to manually do this thing. It keeps going.
Okay.
I can't put a crafter on this, can I? Would Juan speed it up too? I don't know. Let's give it a shot.
I think this is
1600.
Boom. Boom.
Yeah, I think it actually is speeding up. Okay, well, we can speed that up. We'll at least stop it.
XP.
And then I gotta go. So strict, as soon as I get this first thing done, I gotta bolt.
All right. Sounds good.
Ooh, oh, it's halfway done. It's 61% finished. That's creepy looking.
Okay. Why is this solid XP not going
80%.
anywhere? Oh, because I'm whitelisting things here.
Oh, we're almost there, dude. We're gonna watch it.
I don't know. I have no idea what you're doing.
So I'm making singularities.
Oh, great. That's going to go really well.
All right. So as soon as we're done with the first one, we're going to we'll stop it, and then we'll make all the other ones next time.
Sounds good.
All right. We're close. We're at 95%.
I dump this here. Okay. I also
Feed the last few manually. Okay.
whitelist this. Now, if I dump this, it goes away. If I dump this, it goes away. Yes. Okay.
12-1, and we'll stop it.
So, Wither Skulls, Soul Sand.
6, 7, 8.
I think we can turn this on.
All right.
Or not.
Okay.
Why?
Here we go. Oh, I was very close. All right, we're gonna do this. We need about 30. We'll do that.
There we go. It's working. It's working.
That. All right. 4. You ready for this, Strict?
Sure, yeah. Let me go back. I want to see what you're doing.
All right. I'm making a neutronium compressor, or I'm making a singularity, an iron singularity. Here we go. Boop. There it is. Iron singularity. Oh, there you are. That's I just finished. I thought you were right next to me. Well, hang on. Look at this thing. Let me hold this thing. Can you see it spinning in
Yeah,
my
I
hand?
can see it spinning. That's very trippy.
All right. Well, we got our first singularity.
How many do we need?
Infinity catalyst.
We need infinity singularities.
Well, to make one infinity catalyst, we need an iron, gold, lapis, redstone, nether quartz, diamond, copper, emerald, tin, lead, silver, nickel, fluxed singularity. What is fluxed? Flux electrum block? Oh man, I'm gonna have to make that. Fluxed electrum? What the hell is fluxed electrum?
Hang on.
Sand. Oh man, this is gonna arc from. Well, we can make seeds for it at least, so we can do that. But all right, we have that. I gotta make some flux electrum. All right, well, dude, I gotta run. Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey, what's
Ow.
up? Yeah, you're on the crazy side of the cage.
Nice. Yeah, these pipes look awesome, dude.
Yeah, no, everything looks great with the cables and everything. I think it's
that's cool.
Definitely.
You just gotta
nice
label
look.
it all, so I know what the hell I'm looking at.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that, but
all right, dude.
Do you,
well,
do you
I got
have
a bolt. You can keep playing if you want.
no time for a chance cube?
Oh god, super quick.
All right, let's grab some.
All right.
Grab a stack. I opened a couple on top of the snowball.
Oh,
Snow
nice,
globe.
nice.
I mean.
All right. Oh god. Oh, you got the village one?
Yeah, I got the village that is like perfectly centered on top of the snow globe.
It's just resting.
Uh-huh.
All right.
It's balanced.
Well, what happened over here? Did we do this?
Yeah, that was you.
Okay.
Everything bad is you usually.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put down my chance cubes. And then I'm outie. Wah.
That was
Yo.
so loud.
Let me put some of my stuff away real quick.
Are you afraid of getting killed?
I just don't want to lose all my stuff. All right. Actually, most of it's sold out anyway, so I should be okay. All right, I'm ready.
All right.
You ready?
Let's do this.
Here we go.
Oh, watch out behind you.
Oh, no. Oh, we're making a dome.
Yep.
What kind of dome are we making?
Interesting.
Whoa.
Oh, that was quick. Is he gonna put anything inside? Oh, sheep.
Aw.
Oh, that's a cute
look at that.
dome.
There's a crown sheep. Look at that. Do you want a crown? You can get one if you kill that sheep.
Are you saying that my cheese hat doesn't look good?
Look, here's a Dovahkiin cow from Skyrim. And then this cow over here has he's got a little like hat on. That's cute.
I think you were wearing much nicer hats than the pig that you have right now.
Oh yeah. I should probably
Should probably change. I mean,
There we
you
go. That's
yeah,
much-
that one,
that's much
the cursor mohawk is pretty decent.
I like it. I've got a lot of hats. I've 7 pages of hats.
I don't think I have that many. I don't even remember how to
put this one. I
trigger
got a
the
little dude
UI.
on my head.
With the music notes.
Yeah, he's listening to
Nice.
music. All right, man. Well, I got to run.
All right. Well,
Everyone go subscribe to Strict Toaster. Check him out. YouTube.com/Strict Toaster. Twitch.tv/Strict Toaster. He's awesome. Watch all his content.
Thank
and
you,
him and I have been
thank
working on
you.
this world, and it's been lots of fun.
so you're gonna be on a trip for a while.
Yeah, I'm going to Australia tomorrow for like a week and a half. So I'm not back until February.
Okay.
So-
So that's gonna be a quick break. We're gonna take a quick break from StoneBlock until then, probably.
Yeah. Okay. But you've got other stuff you can work on.
Yes. Oh no, you have no idea how I have a laundry list of things to work on. So yeah.
All right, man.
All right.
You have yourself a lovely day, and I will see you soon. I'll talk to you soon. All right.
All right. See you soon. Bye. Have a
Later,
nice
dude.
trip.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. All right, so it's just us. Now, so we've been streaming for about an hour and a half. I think I'm going to go for another half an hour because there's a couple things that I want to do. before I go. If I can escape. Trying to thread the needle here. There we go. Oh, by the way, for those of you just joining and haven't seen this, this is our mining dimension area. Actually, while we're here, sort of left this kind of floating up in the air. It's not that detailed because we're still sort of expanding this, or I think these need to be upgraded and they're going to be expanded, and that's going to cost, well, that's going to cost all of my detailing efforts to be, you know, useless because I will have to redo them. So we're trying to keep things simple, but what I wanted to do, oh, I forgot to open my chance cube actually. Did I open mine? I don't think I have. Should be back there. I'll open it by the end of the stream. In fact, I'll probably open a couple. All right, let's dump this here and let's get some sear bricks. Just want to do some like paler action here. That way this looks like it's not floating in the air so precariously. Something along those lines. See, that's like a bit more reasonable. And we're going to put one there and another one there. And these two over here. And I'm using sear bricks mostly because of their dark pattern sort of texture. Looks a little bit nicer that way. But if we do this, I mean, eventually we're going to get rid of them. But at least that, you know, that is more reasonable, I think. Am I missing anything? I mean, the edges are kind of not amazing, but yeah, there's a couple of tiers that that we need to upgrade these. I don't know really how big, like what's the final footprint once you level these up all the way to the top. But for now, I think this will do. Jack has been, I mean, this is all Jack stuff, so he gets distracted with other things. So, and I think the production on this thing is not very high. Whatever it is that these are producing, I don't know. Let me see. Well, I guess I can't see because this is like the triple white ender chest is like a catch-all from all the production that we're doing across the entire Minecraft universe. If that makes sense. All right, so what I want to do next is go back and see if we get some... Man, I really like how this turned out. It's so cool. I feel like the cobblestone is adding quite a bit of extra texture that I don't necessarily need or want, but it's good enough. It's good enough. And I like the asymmetry of this too. I think that works very well. Okay, so I think we're done here. Let me go take a quick look at the wither grinder, make sure that things are going well. It seems like there's not a lot of action going on here. Yep. For some reason, this is on. Why is this not working? This all looks very much intact. What's happening here? Did we run out of power? Yeah, we have, oh man, we have no power. Now that's an issue. It would be really cool if whenever you ran out of power, I mean, the computer's running. Reactor seems to have enough fuel. Let me see back here. Jack is the one messing around with all of this. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so this one is outputting some amount of energy into our local sort of Wi-Fi network. By the way, welcome to everyone who's just migrating from Jack's stream. I can see the number go up significantly. Let's see. If we do... Let me actually right-click on this thing. Flux point, priority 1, no limit. Input, output. Something strange is going on here. Always active. This is the right network. Huh. I mean, this is not connected to power, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, this basically ran out of power, didn't it? Oh, there. Skeleton. Wait, I'm not sure what's going on here. We have. I don't think it's a power issue. It's just whatever this thing is issue. Always active. This is very strange. The machine is not drawing power. I think the flux point is the... I mean, I could see there's stored energy here. So it's not drawing power because it's actually not using any power. So I think that I'm good there. But why is this not working is what I would like to know. This is set to insert. Always active. And this is also always active and it's set to insert. So, I mean, this is good. We got the wither skulls there. See, I mean, these are getting pumped there. Why are these not? Can I do it manually? Yeah, if I do it manually, it works. Okay, this is very strange. Unless somehow I need to like split the item conduits. Because maybe, oh, maybe this is backed up. I need to like feed it on like both sides or something. Show working area. No. Energy items, energy. It's not pulling the soul sand. Yeah, okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get rid of this cable. Can I get rid of this without destroying power? Okay, great. So let's do this. Let's grab the item conduit. And now we're gonna basically send one of each on each side, like so. This one, we'll set it to insert and always active. And it's not working. Why? This is set to extract. Oh, never active. That's why. Always active. I guess I really didn't need that. Let's try that. Once more. And now we can get rid of that. And this. So this should be putting stuff together. Insert. Always active. There we go. Now we're cooking. Yeah, because I recently replaced the 2 chests. That's why it wasn't working. Got it. Got it. Got it. Quite a bit of massacre taking place here. Okay, so with that in place, this is working so well. It's awesome. Let's see. XP is not getting trapped in there, which is good. Let's see, one thing that I wasn't entirely sure if it was working. Also, I'm gonna get rid of or go away from here because it's getting loud. A couple things that I want to work on is I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this place. Those of you coming from Jack's stream, I don't know if Jack was actually up here at any point during the stream. I tried to like make it pretty during in between the last stream and this one, sort of off camera. Was that me triggering that door? I guess I was. But I am not sure I love this. It looks like we're ready to set up some drywall here. That's sort of what it looks like. Don't get me wrong, I like the steel bars or the iron bars here, but I feel like the ceiling could use some work. So this is one thing. And then another thing is this sort of hallway here that it's... Yeah, I think I'm not gonna touch this because I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do, but probably a good idea to make this look a little bit nicer. Starting by maybe putting converting some of these walls to cobblestone just so that everything is not like plain stone. Let's see how that looks. So we're gonna grab a hammer. And yeah, let's just go to town. Just want to try it on this wall. Sort of like this. Oh, why don't we do like, how many panels do we have? So maybe we do one and then an empty one and then another one and a stone one and a cobblestone and a stone and a cobblestone. That may work. Except, yeah, these is like evenly spaced out. So let's do this one cobblestone. I think that will actually make it look really nice. And then we'll figure something out for the ceiling. Let's grab all this. See if we do that. And now we go here. Let's take a look at that. I kind of like that. So this one is going to be cobblestone, stone, and cobblestone. All right. It's good enough for me. I actually really like cobblestone, to be honest. I think it's a great material. See, that adds quite a bit of detail there. Put some depth in the ceiling, go up a layer, and had a recessed lighting. Yeah, actually, I thought of that. So the only issue, the one thing that I'm trying to avoid is this. Because if I fly and then I have like weird stuff in the ceiling, it's like hard to, or sorry, it's easy to bump your head into. So this one, if we were to start StoneBlock from scratch, I would never do like a 3x3. I would maybe add like 1 or 2 more blocks up, because these are all looking really nice, but they're, if you're flying, which is what we're mostly doing now, you just bump your head constantly. But in this case, so we have already 4. I think we can push the ceiling like 1 or 2 more blocks and then do something interesting. Maybe have some cross beams or something like that. So let's get some tools here. So we're gonna do the destroyer. And the destroyer, it's going to be, like, I never know what the coordinates of these things are. Just go like that. Oh, there we go. That's not too bad. It's so disorienting looking up and trying to move around. So we can just do something along these lines. Let's see if I can get the thing to go that way. There we go. I want to do the same cobblestone treatment on the other walls as well, just trying to like map everything out. Oh, great, my camera is dead again. I don't know what's up with that. Hang on, give me 1 second. Okay, let me see. I think it's overheating, but again, I was just trying this yesterday. Like in terms of battery, it's fine. It's just turning off because I think it's just overheating. I need to. I order a charger that supposedly helps with the overheating or at least prevents it from happening. Because right now it's charging the battery, and I think that's what's doing it. And also the camera is sort of right next to the exhaust of my computer. That's part of what I need to fix today or probably tomorrow as well. All right, so let's reactivate this. Hopefully it will last for a couple of more seconds. There we go. Let's see. As a designer, do you have a preference when working with variations in texture versus color and shape? Well, I mean, it depends on what I'm designing. Definitely having a good use or a good eye for contrast. Because, like, if you see here, like, we have these, like, sort of very flat stone texture next to the ultra dark spruce wood as well as the cobblestone. I'm trying to like mix it up a bit. If I pick like a totally random thing here, it wouldn't look great. But since the cobblestone and the texture of the stone are very similar in terms of the shades of the colors, they kind of look nice. And I'm using these like much darker and obviously saturated because it's brown sort of texture in the middle, and I'm able to achieve a look that's somewhat aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, you want to add like bits of contrast every once in a while, but obviously you don't want to go too far in one direction or the other. You kind of need to find a balance. That's just experience, doing things over and over again until you're like, oh, okay, this looks nice, and you start coming up or at least realizing why you pick those materials over others. I don't know if I'm doing a very good job explaining this, but that's sort of what I'm trying to do. And when I'm designing like websites or things like that, it's sort of follow the same principles. Obviously, I'm not using cobblestone to design a website, but picking up colors and the shadows that you maybe place, or the shapes of the elements, or the size of the typography. There's like a billion different variables that are in place that at some point they just become like, it's like riding a bicycle. You don't even think about it. You just do things, and if they look good, great. And if they're a little bit off, you know what to adjust in order to make it look good. And sometimes you just sketch something out and it's a terrible idea, and then you delete it. That's usually how it goes. That's the cool thing about digital design, whatever it is, whether it's Minecraft or websites or Illustrator or whatever it is, as opposed to like hand drawing things, which I was never good at. It's the fact that you can quickly adapt and undo things or try copy an element and then try a whole bunch of different variations of that. If you're interested in more of a design process, I have a video on how I basically how I came up with my current channel branding. It's mostly oriented to what my YouTube channel looks like, but a lot of that is also applied to how I'm running the graphics on this stream. In fact, I can show you, like, for example, this. There's a whole set of decisions that were made for this to look the way it does. It wasn't just like, oh, I'm just going to put some text and call it a day. But yeah. You can find that on my second channel, Strictoster DOS, DOS. You can Google that. Or just go to my main channel, and I think there's a playlist called Behind the Scenes that has this video that I'm talking about. Actually, on my second channel, I'm sort of vlogging, if that's even the right word for what I'm doing, the whole upgrade process that I've been doing on my stream, and all the basically talking about all the challenges that I've been having. I mean, ever since we started streaming with Jack, I've been like stepping up my production quality, and obviously I'm still having a ton of issues, as you can clearly see. Should have gone 2 blocks up instead of 1. Now I have to do this all over again. But yeah, it's should be pretty interesting, especially if you're planning on streaming yourself. Okay, let's get some stone in here and patch this hole. Oh, I have those lanterns there. I don't necessarily want... Actually, we didn't need those anyways, apparently, because they were just hidden in between the walls. Actually, do we need to go one more level up? We might not need to. Because if we just fly up here like this, we just go in between the bars and then we're good. But instead of metal, maybe another thing that would look nice is... Oh, wait, I have an idea. Let's do this. Let's get rid of these guys. How will these look if we did this instead? What if we put them on the side, sort of like hugging? Basically on the cobblestone walls, we can do this. Actually, I don't know. Because it might be too noisy if we put the iron bars on this. But if we put it on this side, it might look better. Like, I don't want to go too over the top with this design, to be 100% honest. Let's do it on this side just to test things out. If we do something like this, how does that look? Cobblestone, yeah, cobblestone wall makes some good pillars too. What I like when I'm doing something like that, let's say you have a cobblestone. Actually, I can show you instead of building a random new thing. We can go down here. So imagine this was a cobblestone pillar. I usually like the last block that's touching the floor. I like it to be something different. In this case, we have this polished stone. But let's say you had a like a cobblestone pillar like this. If you get rid of this one, and then in this case, I'm just going to use stone. Like that already makes it look way more like it belongs, like it was actually meant as a pillar. It's better if you use something more manufactured like bricks. So for example, this, like you see this like looks like a real column. In fact, you can have another one at the top too. So now it's like, okay, you didn't just like mine a whole bunch of cobblestone and put it in place and didn't put a lot of effort into it. This looks like it belongs, basically. All right, let's go back up. See how I feel about this iron bar. I kind of like it, but not sure. Also, I need to figure something out for the cross beams. So let's grab some spruce wood. This is just like a constant trial and error, to be honest. It's not like an exact science. It's whatever feels right. Let's just go with it. So we have something like this. I mean, that looks good. In fact, we can sort of match these iron bars and align them to this instead of having them there. I think I prefer that. Usually what I would do is just a segment like this. You see that one matches and the other one matches. This one does not. Let me get rid of that and use this. See that? Doesn't look too bad, I don't think. And we obviously would get rid of this one. And get rid of this one. And probably don't need these two in the middle. Just keep it a bit more minimalistic. Thanks for indulging my curiosity. When my parents had a house built, the contractor was a friend, and he refused to let them paint the front door a certain color. That's experience for you, I guess. Oh, You bet. Yeah, no, I totally understand where your contractor was coming from. I do the same. I mean, so I'm like the lead designer in my team, the company that I work for. I do software design for the music industry, but my boss is also a designer or has a design background. But we have like a constant fight to who has like the last word. I obviously have the last word, but there's some heated discussions on which colors to use because he tends to lean on more colorful things, but I tend to think otherwise because color sort of adds like more noise. So since we're building tools that are more workflow related and not so much like consumer oriented, we want things to I don't want to overwhelm the user with like a whole bunch of colorful buttons or anything. I just want the user to be able to do to focus on the task that they need to do. Anyways, yeah, that happens a lot. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's do that. Same here. Like someone earlier was asking, why don't I have the donation cup? So one of the main challenges that I've been struggling with designing the overlays for my stream is the fact that the games themselves, like Minecraft for the most part, is pretty minimalistic. I mean, you have like the bottom toolbar there. And well, in this case, since it's modded, we have a whole bunch of stuff like the top date and the biome and the FPS counter and the minimap and this like power bar that's like right above me. But if you like, for example, when I play City Skylines, it has a much more complex UI. So if I do add a lot of overlay items in general, it just makes everything like really clutter and it's easy to miss things. So right now I was able to here, I'll play you the same bit notification that Leslie sent a couple hours ago, actually less than an hour ago. So you see that one, there's like a gradient that sort of comes from the top and it just centers the text and sort of blocks a bit of the UI, but at least it's not too distracting for the people that are actually focused on the game and don't necessarily want to be annoyed by the notification themselves. I've seen a ton of channels where the notifications is like literally in the middle of the screen with like a giant GIF blocking the view. I think Jack used to have like that and I fixed it. I told him that he should like at least move it to the side, but you know, that's part of the thought process when I design things, and this is no exception. All right, let's put that there. Okay, so that's looking good. I think these ones are not going to be wood. They're probably going to end up being brick. Because then we have way too much wood here. And I think I want to keep those crossbeams only on the side. Hello, Enderman. So in this case, we're just going to go... Actually, you know what? Let's use that design that I just came up with. The one that I just showed you, really. Because now... this sort of matches that texture and sort of brings everything together. In fact, here, what we're gonna do, check this out. I like easing the corners sometimes, so we're gonna grab some stairs, in this case cobblestone stairs. We don't seem to have a lot, but it should be fine for this test. So if you do that, now it's almost as if you added rounded corners here. So let's add those there as well. And now we're gonna get rid of all of this. Yeah, you're learning. It's functional. Yeah. And this like sort of mini vlog series that I was telling you about just a couple minutes ago, I'm actually gonna do whole videos on why I came up with on how I made all these decisions in terms of the graphics of my stream. So if you're interested, you might want to subscribe to my second channel. I don't know how often I will be able to post those videos, but I'm hoping often enough. Ironically, the presentation of those videos is really because I realized that if I put a lot of effort into having like a cool intro and all that, I'll never publish those. So I just wanted to focus 100% on content for those videos. Yeah. Now my worry now is that this is sort of becoming a little bit too dark. Let's see. we also need to do something about this. Actually, this is easy. We need to just simply do that. Seared stone. There we go. Let's put this in here. Patch the hole. And now we do that. So now it matches. In fact, while we're at it, we can even have like stairs down there as well. I don't know how good those would look, but let's give it a shot. Time Service says, I'm more involved in social media as a design at the present and really enjoy bright colors. I actually struggle with muted color palettes, and since I come from a more illustration baker's background. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with adding flashy colors. Like I tend to go for like more grayscale side of things. Oh great, my camera died again. I'm gonna turn it off for a bit so that it sort of cools down. I'll turn it on in a couple minutes, but I tend to lean towards that, but I constantly force myself to go a little bit brighter because you know there's advantages in that too. It's just a matter of like being able to justify like why are you picking certain colors over others, and obviously there's a whole thing about color theory. If you're never studied design, if you want to learn more about that, there's color pairs that go very well together, and color pairs that don't. So definitely, if you're interested in this, definitely go learn some color theory. It's not super complicated. It's pretty basic. It's like what they teach you. It's like design 101. That and use good user typography. If you can master those two things, you can do almost anything. The rest is just trial and error. But that is like the one thing that you need to learn in terms of theory, in terms of actually reading stuff off of books. I'm sure there's a million videos on YouTube that teach how to properly get color theory nailed, but yeah, for sure, give it a shot. Problem now is that everything is pretty dark, so let's grab some lights. Just want to make sure that this wall looks nice, and then I'm going to replicate the same design all over the place. That's what I'm aiming for here. So, sea lanterns. Wow, we're running low on sea lanterns. Put that there and that there. Make sure that, yeah, if we F7, we seem to be good. I think I need to break sort of the wood texture here a little bit. And this is where I'm going to go. I'm going to go gray again. And what I want here is the slabs that I've been using pretty much all over the place. So something like that. I went a little too far there. This one needs to be actually stone, as well as probably this one. So let's get rid of that. We don't need the acceleration wand on my inventory, and also I don't need this. So let's put that in there. There we go. So now it all sort of matches. And one thing I mentioned in a previous stream is I like to place, this is like a Minecraft design tip. I like to place doors from like the inside. That way when you're looking from the outside, they're a little bit recessed and they just, I don't know, they just look nicer that way. Let's put the pressure plate back on. I love pressure plates too. They just add quite a bit of detail. Is the grinder still working? I don't hear the grinder working. Yeah, we don't have enough wither skulls. That's why it's not working. It should work again soon. Wow, we have a lot of crap down there. What just happened? Oh, this is all super clogged. That's what's happening. So why is that infinity booster card? Oh, this is another loot thing that the... Okay. Let's fix this real quick. So we put that there. This is a very inefficient way of doing what I'm doing. This specific flow. So if we do that, we can. Are we actually whitelisting another stars? I think we are, right? Yeah. Okay. Here, let's do this. Put that there. So that should work. Okay, things are getting pumped. Oh, wait. So I'm whitelisting this loot packs. Okay, great. So everything else is getting piped through there. Withering Soul. Okay, so things are actually moving. We just need some stack upgrades there. That's what we need. So let's let me just clear up my inventory for a sec here because it's kind of a mess. The Nimble Ninja, you have a question for me. Sure. What is it? Just ask the question. Don't ask if you can ask the question. Worst case scenario, I miss it and never answer it. Let's see. So this should be working. The problem is that this, I'm pretty sure it's clogged on the other end. So let's quickly take a look at that. It's a constant battle of workflows, this game. This specifically mod pack, actually. Let's see. There's probably like one of those infinity boost things. Okay, you know, we definitely need the upgrades. That's what's happening here. Okay, so upgrades. What do we have? We have speed upgrades. We actually have quite a few speed upgrades. That's good. Do we have a stack upgrade? I don't think we need one, but so let's do that. My game froze. Hello. What is going on? I mean, my computer is fine. I can use it on my second one. It's just the game froze. Did I just break the server? I mean, this just straight up looks like Minecraft died. Yep. That's very strange. Let me see. Might need to restart this. This is the first. I've never had Minecraft crash like that. I guess sure. Let's restart that. Game crash. Let's try again. It takes a little bit to load. Shouldn't be too bad. But yeah. Yeah, I think it's more my local game crash. Here, let's make this big. Also, you can see like the vignette effect on my missing face cam. I'll turn it back in a minute. Will I ever have a stream that doesn't have a million problems? Like, I already invested so much time and money into this flow that I can't believe that I'm having so many issues. Oh boy. That's very... Why would it crash when I added a stack upgrade? That's very interesting. Yeah, I don't know if... I haven't seen Casavar in the chat. I don't know if he's around. Or Christian. Christian sort of saved the day the other day because, like, Jack, like, literally brought the server down, like, badly. Might want to allocate more memory. Dude, I have, like, the maximum, like, the slider is all the way to the top. I have 12 gigs of memory for this mod pack. So... the recommended memory for this is half that. It's like 6 gigs. So, and this computer also has 64 gigs of RAM. So, I mean, I don't think it's the memory. I think it's just a game crash. Just simple as that. The good thing is that on this new computer, this whole loading process is much quicker. But yeah, we just have to sit here and wait. Yeah, probably just a hiccup, most likely. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm gonna try to get the wither grinder to work again, but the upgrades should be fine now. I don't think I whitelisted or blacklisted things that like I don't think I'm missing any item. And after that, I'm going to try to get the walls done, and then we're gonna wrap this one. That's sort of the plan for now. Almost there. It's like watching paint dry, this thing. All right, spinny thing. That's usually a good sign when it locks and you're thinking like, oh, it's gonna go, and then it doesn't. It keeps loading other things. There's 244 mods on this thing, so you know that's quite a bit. The part that I don't understand is like how this bar works, because like right now I guess it's like adding a lot of things into memory and then it's like compressing them, and that's why the bar goes back instead of going forward. You can see I'm allocating like more than half of what is needed. No, nobody cares about blurry apps. There we go. All right. At least server seems to be responding. Also, it's going to kick me on the first time around. That's usually what happens. And come on. Yes, no, perhaps. Yeah, it might kick me. I don't know why. The first time you try to log in, it just kicks you. And sometimes you're lucky and it works. This might be one of those times. Nope, never mind. It kicked me. Let me refresh, because maybe the server is down. No, seems to be up. Let's try that once more. Sometimes not only kicks you, just gives you like a weird long error. I don't know if that's related to the actual server that we're using or the mod pack, like inconsistencies between the mod packs. All right, we are back. So we have that there. This is being clogged by wither skulls. Okay, so that's going way quicker. Good. We done good. All right, so if we go here, this is off. Okay, that's why it's not working. And just want to make sure that these things are traveling. You know what, let's just put some speed upgrades here as well, because why not? Why are these just stuck there? That's what I would like to know. Let's pump all that back in there. Okay, there we go. Now it's doing things. I don't understand why this is a thing. I want to see stuff go through this chest. I guess it's just something very weird here. Maybe, there's no way for me to see. I know there's a way to see like the TPS, like the ticks per second, and how fast the server is working. Maybe they're actually going through some maintenance procedure. Oh, this is off. That's probably why. But, I mean, this is... Oh, yeah, we don't have enough nether skulls. Okay, fair enough. What I would like to know is why we have these 5 loot bags there that are not going anywhere. Let me get back here. We'll take care of these walls in a minute. What's the matter now? Wither skulls. That's what the issue is. All right. So let's go back there. I think just to be safe, I don't know where those wither skulls are being picked up. Maybe it's just like a one-time thing, but just to be sure, we're gonna blacklist wither skulls. That way we don't clog this output. And then we're gonna whitelist it here. So if for whatever reason wither skulls get in the system, at least they will go back to, they will just cycle back to here. So now, yeah, there we go. So that should do its thing. Okay, one more thing I want to try before I move on to the next task is go down to the thing, to the grinder here. Come down here. So we have no things. Wither skulls. We have 0 wither skulls, but we're going to craft a whole stack and start. So now there should be a wither being about to explode, and if all goes well, we should see loot packs come through here. That's sort of the plan, or the idea at least. Should be exploding at any moment. And come on. Come on. Yep, there we go. It worked. It worked. And this is also working, so that's good. You're not getting killed because, well, because you're too tall and you're not actually touching the thing. That's okay. All right, so let me see if I can bring my camera back up. We're gonna work on this, on finishing this area right here, and then we're gonna wrap this stream up. Just 1 second. All right, let's see. Let's go in studio mode real quick. Hey, welcome back. Okay. Also need to like maybe change my microphone because I feel like it's in the shot. Like you just see this giant black metal arm. I think I'm gonna put it on the other side. In fact, I'm seriously considering putting away from the view. Like that's why I'm also wearing these earbuds, because I don't like wearing this giant headphones on the stream. I feel like I look ridiculous wearing them. So, you know, these are all like aesthetic decisions, not just what you see on the game, but also what you see on the overlays and also what you see behind me. I actually have some really cool ideas. Like once everything, like the normal stuff works fine, I want to start playing with like what's behind me. Like I want to like sort of not build a set, but at least make something cool happen behind me. I think it's gonna look great. I hope at least. Here, I'm gonna help you. Oh, never mind. Too late. Okay. Those infinity booster cards. We have so many of those, but I think we're gonna need them maybe later. Okay, as I was saying, what we need to do is let's grab something different here. Let's grab some slabs. I like that design better. We can put that there. Tell Jack about the Draconic Solar. Very simple and gives a lot of power. I'm running 12. I get 2.4 million RF in my energy core. I think we're doing pretty good on power. I know we can go like way more OP than we are right now. Not sure I love that, but let's just leave that for now. But I'll definitely look into it and tell Jack if. I mean, if it's part of the quest, we'll have to do it no matter what. We definitely want to complete all of the quests. So, yeah. So glass, we want this, and we want the sea lanterns again. And we can push that out of the way. Get that in there, get that in there. Well, I have you here, and because this is going to be a pretty repetitive process, I would like to ask everyone in chat to tell me. This is like a thing that I usually do when I'm streaming solo. Since I've been mostly streaming with Jack lately, I haven't done this in a while, but I usually ask everyone to type in the chat where you're watching from, like city, country, whatever you want to share, however much you want to share. Just type it in and let me know where you're watching from. I'm really curious. Because this, we usually like play at like 7 p.m. my time, which is like 3 a.m. in Europe. And I have a big part of my European audience, if not the majority, is from Europe. So they're always complaining that I never stream on their schedules. Right now it should be like 6, 7 p.m. in Europe, so hopefully more of you can catch the streams. That's much nicer. This adds a little bit of a brightness to the thing. Stairs. Actually, are these the stairs that I want? I guess these will do for now. No. I don't want these stairs. Too noisy. I think I want to use the brick stairs, which I already have plenty of. I don't know if I want them on that wall either, just on these ones for now. All right, so we have people watching from Dublin, Ireland, Connecticut, USA, Washington, D.C., Eastleigh, South Carolina, Belfast, New York City, Charleston, Illinois, Central New York, getting ready for the snow. Oh man, yeah, you guys have to deal with that. That's not great. I'm here in sunny Southern California. It was a little bit rainy the last couple of days, but I mean, for the most part, it's just always sunny. Boone, North Carolina, I'm thinking, yes. Nashua, New Hampshire, 2:31 p.m. Flint, Michigan, Norwich, Connecticut. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, as the words were coming out of my mouth. Yeah. Birmingham, UK. Gunnar, hey. I didn't know you were in the chat. Welcome to the stream. If you just joined, if not, thanks for staying in the stream, I guess. People from Germany, Denver, Colorado, London, UK, and I really like London. I've been to London many times, and every time I go there, it's just a ton of fun. Well, that's awesome. I nailed Norwich. Is it Norwich or Norwich? I think Norwich is like a different thing, right? Wait. Here's the thought. You're gonna hate me for this because I keep changing my mind about stuff. But like, let's try something real quick. What if instead of having logs, I have slabs? That adds detail to the ceiling, but it doesn't make it like really. Like, I feel the logs are a little bit in your face, especially because how dark they are. Something like that kind of works, maybe. Except here, we're gonna need to have let's see, what do we want to have here? Nope. We definitely need some bricks there. Which I should have on my computer. And let's grab some bricks. The problem is that the shade of these two doesn't match. That's annoying. Let's keep it simple. I'm probably gonna change it off camera. I don't want to like go too crazy trying different materials here, but let's just keep it simple for now. I know it does look a little bit overwhelming in terms of the darkness, but I definitely want these to be all the way up like so. We're gonna need to change those pillars to the other style that we have on the other side, which should be fine. Spruce, we have a lot of spruce, which is great, because I'm gonna need a lot of it. Let's get that in there. Also, we don't need this anymore. Great. Let's put that there, like that. All right, so we have our cross beams. Now we just need to match the these metal studs for drywall. Let's get rid of you and clear up my inventory. So the issue is that these don't necessarily match anything on the floor necessarily, but I don't think that is necessarily bad either. I mean, it's already looking a million times better than what it used to, so I'm already happy with that. Okay, so this one we're just gonna be off by 1.5 blocks, which is fine. I am okay with asymmetry. As long as everything sort of looks okay around it, I'm fine with that. And all we have to do now is get rid of these guys. Like that. And now let's put the, okay, oh, we also need to get rid of this. I thought I was being like very sneaky with my vein mining techniques. Nope. I was not. It's okay. This actually saves some time now, ironically. Because I could do this. I haven't had one of those vein mining accidents in a while. I should put like one of those signs like no vein mine accidents since, and then the date. Let's see. This one is going to be blocked anyway, so I can just put any type of block as far as I know, right? Because I just put that there. And oh, we're ran out of slabs. 17, yeah, they need to make more. Okay, so stone. Wait, we only have 400 stone? Really? Okay, we need to really figure that out. I can't believe we're running out of stone. It's like a joke. There we go. I will finish this mod pack without having a silk touch pickaxe. Ravings Beauty, hey, how's it going? Good morning, Strict. How are you today? I am doing toaster strudels. I'm doing fine. Oh, we already had that. We're just trying to get this room to look pretty, and then enough time has passed that once we're done with this, I'm gonna go check again on the wither grinder just to make sure that everything is going where it's supposed to go. And after that, we're gonna open some chest cubes, and then I'm gonna wrap this because I've been streaming already for 2.5 hours. Jack is gone. If you're just joining the stream, he had to go to this, I think he was going to see Mary Poppins. He had tickets for that. He forgot when he asked me if I had time to stream on Saturdays, which I obviously had time to stream Saturdays because, you know, here I am. Let's see, we're gonna grab this. Actually, you know what? With the light sort of beaming from below, it's adding enough shadows and light to the textures that I think may work. Not too sure about this thin bars now. Maybe if we have these logs sort of there, or just straight up. You know what? I have an idea. Well, we'll try it in a second. I want to get rid of this first. I think I just want to add pillars like this. In fact, this could be recessed as well, just to add a bit more depth. Got to take advantage of the ambient occlusion that the game generates on the edges of blocks. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, and I barely know what I'm talking about, just so you know, but when you're placing blocks, you see this like shadow that's sort of created, this like gradient that's created between the two textures. You can also see it here. It's much more clear here. This is called ambient occlusion. That's all I know. I know that if you turn it off, here, I'll show you what it looks like if you turn it off. I don't even know where to turn it off. I think if I bring graphics too fast, no, it's still there. It's just not as pretty. Smooth lighting. Smooth lighting off. Okay, so now it's gone. So this one is without any, look how terrible this looks. Super washed out, not great at all. If you can, you definitely want to go for the maximum smooth lighting. Actually, you know what? Why don't we replicate this here? So we can have another sea lantern, this, and this is all going to be cobblestone. Like that, and then we have the slabs. There we go. And I guess we just have slabs all across there. Actually, we could just put another sea lantern there for good measure. So there we go. All nice and symmetric. Not feeling the wood beams, just too dark. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid. I'm probably not gonna change them now because that's gonna take some time, but I am mostly going to be changing that in maybe off camera or straight up in a feature stream. But at least this looks a little bit more presentable than what it did before. All right, so we need to make this a cobblestone wall. Where's my hammer? It's in the computer. So this should make things a little bit easier. Ideally, all of these like panels that we have here are going to be like doors to other rooms. I don't know if we're going to need that many rooms, especially because we already have that sort of this passageway here that it looks pretty plain. We should come back and make it look nicer at a later date. But for now, it works. and it's presentable enough that doesn't make me want to wake up in the middle of the night and fix it, you know? Not that I've ever done that before in this game. Okay. We need one more at the top. Actually, we really don't need that because we're going to be putting the upside down stairs. Yeah, I feel like I definitely need some stone treatment on the top as opposed to these super dark wood beams. Because now it looks like the whole ceiling is just super dark. And that ain't fun. But in order to make it slightly better, let's see if we can... like, this is what I'm thinking. Like, using some fences. Obviously not oak fences, but... maybe spruce fences? 20? No, sticks are sticks. I forgot the recipe for fences. There we go. See what this looks like. It's a little bit thicker, and obviously now matches. You know what? I kind of like that more. Let's do 4 of them and see what they look like. I feel like we have a good combination. Aside from the cross beams, I think we have a good combination of the different types of materials. Really? I already ran out of fences? There we go. That way I'll never run out of fences again. You know, I mean, that looks... I kind of like that better. Which I hate because now I want to replace all these. That's usually how it goes. Yeah, 100%. Also, they're easy to destroy, or easier to destroy, as opposed to the iron bars, which are not easy to destroy. So this one, yeah, it's kind of offset, but I'm fine with it. I'm not too bothered by that, so I'm not gonna even show it to you. If you have like an issue in terms of OCD, it's not the most OCD friendly thing, but it'll be fine. You'll live. Let's see, let's put this here. So now I think we have enough room to like fly around, not bump into things. Wrong block. It's really hard to see what I'm doing with all this darkness. But yeah, it's looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I'm really digging this, man. Cool. Okay, let's pick up all of these materials. Did I miss anything? Like all these have their own rounded corners at the top. Not entirely sure if I'm gonna keep them like this either. Just trying to test things out. This one has the rounded corners on the other end as well. Actually, this is technically polished stone if we're going to mirror that design, but I don't think we have to. Actually, let's just get rid of this. It looks better plain. If we F7, yeah, I don't think we have any danger of mob spawning here, so that's good. And let's take a look at this. This seems to be working fine. Loot bags are okay. We should have gotten a lot of, I'm gonna say wither skulls. We don't have wither skulls. See if this is still operational. I mean, obviously it's not right now because we don't have the raw materials for it, but this one's full. Okay, so that's looking good. Here, empty. Here, it's fine. Here, it's fine. This is fine, and this is fine. All right, I think let's try another thing. Let's put all this here, and now we're gonna go wither skulls and craft another 64, and that should automatically trigger the thing. There we go. Good. This room is named Shirley Murphy. Darkness? I didn't get the reference. Maybe a slightly lighter color for the wood fences. I really like that color. What I think we need to change is the cross beams. Like, I think this color sort of matches the floor. It's literally the same texture, so I'm happy with that. What I don't like is how dark this is. I feel like we need something that's made out of stone, to be honest. In fact, ideally, what I would like to do is have like a curved roof. That would be cool. But that's going to take way more time. I don't think I'll be able to do it on camera as I am right now. So what I'm going to do next, since I'm pretty much done with it, let's see what this looks like from down here. I mean, it looks really cool from down here. Actually, I really like that. It kind of looks weird when you're like standing up here. It almost looks like, I don't know. You know that scene in, it totally doesn't look like that, but it reminds me of that scene in The Matrix when they're like at this dojo sort of fighting. It's like kind of like a Japanese style, even though I've never been to Japan, but I don't know what I'm saying. Are you not using the wither muffler? I'm not. Should probably add it. Honestly, I could just add this sound muffler and I think that will work. Yeah, it gets pretty loud, huh? Should have it in the computer, if I'm not mistaken. Right? With boss, death, muffler. I feel like if we just use the sound muffler, it should do the trick. Where can we put it so that it's like not too visible? I guess I can just put it there. Let's craft wither skulls. See, now it's quiet. It's like very like mild. Yeah, I'm gonna boost the volume. But now you can hear like, ooh, that was loud. It just destroyed everyone's eardrums. Look at that. I think that helped a little bit, but not the death. Maybe we need both of them, actually. And the explosions are actually being taken care of. I can tell whether or not this thing is working. If I remove the sound muffler, like everything goes haywire. Okay, now the sound muffler is stuck in here. Probably. No? Well, it's stuck somewhere. I think it pushed it. Oh man. Yeah, I think it sent it through the wrong pipe. Just wanted to add some symmetry to the mufflers. I guess that was too much to ask. This muffler should be clogged here, right? Yeah. So trippy going through this hallway. There we go. That's good enough for me. The only thing though is that this can spawn mobs, so I need to grab some slabs. And put them at the top like that, and we can do this for added detail. Not sure that adds much, but looks nice. All right, let's open a chance cube or cubes, and then we're gonna wrap this one. Okay, so chance. Let's grab a stack. Let's go into the chance cube dimension. With the muffler, the HP bars, it removes the HP bars from your screen. Oh, I see. So it doesn't like actually affect the noise, just the fact that the annoying bars are there. Yeah, the thing is that we built that thing so far out that it really doesn't matter at this point. It was kind of bothering me for a while first, but okay, I did already created a chance cube. Here it is. It's all dark. Are you ready for this? Let's do this. Uh-oh. Whoa. What is that? Oh, it's just recreating. Oh, it's just empty the whole chunk and it's putting it up in the air. We had that one before. Is this diamond? Yeah. Nice. That's so crazy. And it left the gravel. Oh my god, it left the gravel. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I wonder if it's done. Okay. No, really? Yes. Fly, fly. Oh man, I love doing this. Hang on, let's. Yeah, we don't have any torches or anything. It's so dark in here. You probably can barely see anything. Well, at least let's get this one. So satisfying, it's ridiculous. Can't see anything. I'm sure it's even less visible on screen. Okay, let's do another one. So this is so weird. Oh, this is supposed to trap me with a silverfish. I see how it is. What is that noise? Besides, it hurt like, oh, it's just a silverfish. Why does it make a metallic sound? That's strange. All right, let's do another one. I love that sound. Inception. Another one? But it's not carving a hole, I don't think. There's like a tree underneath. Oh, because this biome, this world has like weird trees growing underneath. Oh, it's reversed. Look at that. It's all reversed. So let's look at the top. It's just stone, right? Can't seem to vein mine that. Oh, there we go. Just created two holes. With all the cool loose gravel. That's so cool. All right. That's pretty nice. I think I'm gonna wrap now. Obviously, I'm out of range. If you enjoy this stream, you might enjoy my other videos on my YouTube channel, even though I haven't played Minecraft on my YouTube channel in a while. I do play City Skylines from a very aesthetic-oriented point of view. So if you head over to youtube.com/StrictToaster, the links to like my Twitter page, YouTube, everything is like right below the video player on Twitch. So you don't have to type anything. You can go click there and subscribe. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, make sure to follow me on Twitch, because that's where I'm streaming exclusively. I'm no longer streaming on YouTube, so twitch.tv/StreetToaster. And finally, I'm pretty active on Twitter. Like, that's like my most active social media presence. So if you want to ask me anything, I have open DMs. You can also like go to my website and email me if you want to go that way, if you're old like me and still use email. But yeah, I think that does it for this one. Again, sorry for the hiccups. There was significantly less hiccups on this stream than the previous one, so that's good. Hopefully I can iron out a few more things for the next one, and I'll probably be streaming other things before Jack returns. Obviously, I won't be streaming StoneBlock, but I may be streaming City Skylines, or actually, I'm not going to tell you because it's going to be a surprise. But yeah, just stay tuned for that. I think you're going to have fun with that. But yeah, that's all for now. Thank you so much for sticking around, and yeah, hope to see you in the next one.